Welcome to the show. This is the Moonboys podcast. My name is Theo, and today I'm joined by Bad Religion. How's it going today, Bad Religion?
Very, very good. Sun,
Good to see
sun
you.
outside. Weather is amazing. That's it.
Hell yeah. And nothing here is financial advice. We're not financial advisors, just some guys on the internet. Okay, cool. So starting off the show, we have the Bitcoin production cost daily chart. Rom wanted us to show this. Rom couldn't make it here. We just did a quick short recording with him beforehand. So yeah, that's the update to the production cost daily. And then we have the liquidation heat map. That's what that looks like. This is also updated. So if you are using these two indicators, make sure to go delete them and then just re-add them here by searching Moonboys, and you can find them there. But that's all I'll really say about those two, as we're going to wait until Rom gets here to explain those in full. But yeah, how's everything going with you, Bad Religion? How's the market treating you? What's going on?
It's all good. Very, very stable, right? Very, not much happening. I just bought an NFT. I'm part of Mad Lads now.
Yeah.
Let's see. I hope it pays off.
It's pretty bullish. Let's check on Mad Lads.
Yeah, it's one of the big ones.
Yeah, this is only 7 SOL now to get into Mad Lads. Yeah. That's crazy.
It's crazy, right? I think that's
way
potential, right? Hey, it was 200 at some point, USDC. So it's absolutely insane.
I think Magic Eden will show the price over time, right?
Yeah, I think, yeah.
Analytics, activity.
No.
How do you pull up the chart?
You could see it on Tensor actually. You were there,
okay,
right?
Let's go back to Tensor then. Okay, where's the chart?
On the bottom where it says Light Pro, you change to Pro.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Then we'll show.
Is it just loading? Okay.
Yeah. Just put
so put it on daily. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, it was at
DK.
Is this SOL or is this money? This is
USD.
I want to change it to SOL.
It's
here. It is SOL. Mad Lads versus SOL. Okay, cool. And it's on the daily. So yeah, it was up here at 12. Yeah, it was way higher before.
Yeah, 200, I think.
Yeah, I remember when he was up here at like 40 and stuff like that. So it did crash down to 7 and then up to 12, and then now it's back at 7 again. Interesting.
Yeah, still going down a little bit. Yeah, after the token allocation and distribution, it went down. It went down. Like things were not exactly as people expected.
Is there a community that you join with Mad Lads? Like, do they have a Discord or anything like that?
Yeah, Discord server, I think.
Is there alpha in there, or what's the benefits of?
I just bought it actually. I'm still trying for my Matrica to be to verify me.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah.
So in the process, yeah.
Crazy.
I think it's a good time to start accumulating some good projects. I think that's my perspective.
Yeah. Let's take a look and see. Bullpen is still number 1 at 5 SOL now. That's crazy. That was your call.
Crazy.
Yeah. Mad Lads is up there. D-Gods. Utes is at 1 SOL.
SMB.
Where's Bodoggos? Oh, down here at 25.
That'll be a low one.
I was checking Bodoggos yesterday. They were up at 1 SOL, but I guess they're back down to 0.8 again as of today.
There's not that many below 1 SOL, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you'd only have to buy like 15 here to clear the floor back up to 1.
Yeah.
Interesting. Could we take a look at Kate versus SOL here?
That's insane.
This thing we did like what, a 79x so far in the Bullmania Discord?
You still holding or no?
Yeah, I have some. Yeah, we talked about this on the show last week. So it was up here, we were buying, selling, and then now it just popped over the last couple days. Absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, and TikTok's loving our Kate content as well.
People love to make money.
What's the whole narrative behind Kate? It's the cat of the people who own the Doge dog, I guess?
I don't even know.
Do you know anything about it? Okay, let's take a look.
I don't know.
And there's all these vamps. Kate coin. I think this is showing the Ethereum version. Yeah, it's got all these different versions, right? A decentralized cat-themed meme coin on BNB chain. Okay, so there's 1 million of these Kate coins. That's crazy. Cool. What else do we have? I got a bunch of charts we could pull up. So we got crypto bubbles. So over the last day, Beat is down. Algo, ADA, and INA are up. Meme Core and Pepe are up. And then in the last hour, we see UB and Hash and Hype, and then Stables dumping. over the last week. Mostly everything's red except for UB, Pump, and ADA. What is UB? Have you heard of this one?
Not really. Is that on BNB chain?
I wonder if it's another BNB chain, yeah. Let's see. Yep, sure enough it is.
Yeah. Unibase.
We can check out the website.
What's the market cap?
Decentralized memory layer for AI agents.
Of course.
It's very weird. Like they use like a Times New Roman font here. It looks really strange. These AI graphics.
Actually, the graphics are cool.
Yeah, not bad. No typos, at least. That's good. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm probably good on that. And then what else do we have? MVRV Z-score is still not in the green zone, so potentially more downside, as we've been saying. Rainbow chart is like falling off the map here, so we're at basically a fire sale levels. Altcoin season looks like we're heading towards altcoin season, as you could probably tell based on the recent action. If we go to altcoin month, we could see that it's closer to Bitcoin month. And what about year? We're closer to Bitcoin year as well. So yeah, it might be getting close to altcoin season here. That's interesting. And then Bitcoin liquidation heat map. I am seeing a couple of zones heating up here. So 61 is heating up and also 67. So hard to tell which way it's going to go. Could flush down to the downside and then up, or it could flush to the upside and down. Yeah, kind of a either way, really. A little bit of liquidity building up here at 80K as well. Do we have a fear and greed index somewhere? I think we do. Yeah, so we're in fear. It's a 34 fear for CMC crypto fear and greed index. And then CNN has a fear and greed index as well. So this one's also showing fear as well. Yeah, cool. Do you want to get into some charts?
Yep.
Okay, so go ahead.
No, I just wanted to say like the kind of the news of the day, or the days were like the 10 consecutive red candles of Solana. Everyone was posting that. Or some engagement, of course. But
for the monthly candles?
Monthly candles, yeah.
Yeah, I saw that as well. That looks rough.
It's crazy. But still,
have we ever seen that many monthly red candles in a row? Like even on the last bull or bear cycle, we still saw a couple greens in the middle there, a couple greens interspersed. This one's been down only on Solana for a while. So we're at 73 for Solana. Seems like we've been at 73 forever. It's been ranging here between 83 and 73.
Since the beginning of times, yeah, right?
Yeah. All the way from 208. So yeah, it's been a rough ride. But we are seeing some green here on the most recent candle for August. So there's some light at the end of the tunnel, maybe.
We are the 2nd of August. So.
Yeah, exactly. Long month ahead.
Oh yeah. And normally August is the worst month, I think, because it's when everyone is away and on holiday and no one cares.
Yeah, I think Congress is closing right away too.
Yeah, so let's see what happens.
Rom says, also in the TradingView page of indicator, all updates are explained on bottom. Okay, let me see if I can find that. Moonboys liquidation heat map TradingView. Okay, so this is Rom's reactor, and he says at the bottom the updates are explained. Release notes 6 days ago. That must be it. 7 new features updates to the BTC liquidations heat map. This update to the indicator includes enhanced transparency, softened the background fill colors, and adjusted gradient transparencies for active liquidation zones. This prevents the boxes from overpowering the price action and makes the indicator much easier on the eyes, especially in dark mode. Mobile-friendly scaling, scaled down the border thickness, label text size, and label background opacity for super liquidation events, so they no longer clutter or block smaller mobile screens. Also, there are some dashboard terminology updates, including streamlined the on-chart dashboard for a cleaner look. Headers have been renamed to liquidations and metrics. Row labels are now more concise, long, short, LS ratio, and sentiment. Okay, let's go see. So this is the image. And then if we go back to the chart, liquidation heat map. Okay, let's take a look for Bitcoin. We'll go to the daily. See if we can make sense of this. I don't see those liquidation events he's talking about with the lightning bolt emojis. But yeah, it does look a bit different. Okay, so what it's trying to say here is that there's, oh yeah, I see the emojis here. Okay, so there's $324,000 of liquidity down here at 56K essentially. So that seems to overpower this 318. So yeah, a flush to the downside to clear out this leverage at 56K might be likely. But we could see a temporary upside to 68K before that. This one's a little bit less juicy. There's only 158K up here. Yeah, so all these are less juicy. If you knocked out all of these, it would be equal to maybe just one of these. So yeah, this you can see as like this is maybe the most likely, or these are the most likely. Yeah, interesting. Cool. Then, oh yeah, your mic's all jacked up there. And then production cost. Okay, so production cost. This is how much the Bitcoin miners are paying to produce Bitcoin. So this is their production cost, and if the price goes down there, then it becomes not profitable for them. And so they have to lower their production cost by turning off some of their machines and selling off the older machines and buying newer machines, stuff like that. When the price goes up to the top of the range, then they're too profitable, and then the price is likely to come down. So we're somewhere in the middle of the range. I really like the Moonboys line. This is what I used to trade. So it turns yellow if it's bullish. So right now we're bearish. If we go to Solana, same thing. And then Ethereum, yeah, everything's under the 125-day moving average. So everything's bearish in terms of the majors there. Cardano, same thing. AVAX is so cheap at $7. BNB, Bitcoin dominance. I've got these lines drawn on the chart. So we're still nowhere near where we need to be to hit the altcoin season. Essentially, we have to do this move up to the 78% first before altcoin season. ETH dominance, ETH versus Bitcoin. ETH is a bit outperforming. That's why we're getting the altcoin season now. Hype just crossed below the 125. So some weakness now for Hype. Maybe time to sell Hype. And then when it comes back above, we could buy back in. Interesting.
You want to show Zcash?
Yeah, I was going to get down to Zcash as well. I've been looking at Zcash. It's looking really good here. Like it's bouncing off that 125 to the upside. Yeah, I really like Zcash here. And Zcash is nice too because you can actually hold it on Solana as well.
Yeah, need to start DCA.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, total 3 is down. Sol versus Bitcoin is doing well. Sol versus ETH not so well. So ETH is outperforming Solana here. And SPX is dying. In terms of stocks, CleanSpark's looking good. I had a little bit of a drop down here. I am way overexposed to Robinhood, although it's still above the 125, so I'm not panic selling, but with chances of a rate hike increasing now, we may see a big sell-off on Monday, and I might be forced to sell there.
What was the narrative for you to buy it? You bought the top, or you bought, when did you buy?
Oh, so yeah, I sold a put. Here, I can like mark it on the screen here if there's a pencil tool. Here it is. Okay, so yeah, I sold a put like right here and got assigned. So it was at like 108. I sold a put at like 103, something like that. And then I got assigned. It dipped. I sold a call here. And then I bought the call back here for like a 600 USD profit. And then I sold another call here and then bought it back here for like 150 USD profit. So in terms of on the way down, I've been like collecting premiums, which has been nice. It's kind of offsetting the losses. So I think I'm somewhere like flat, maybe slightly down. But yeah, in terms of like my trading strategy of it being above the 125, that's bullish for me. So I won't panic sell it. But if it does close below that, I will sell. But if it stays above the 125 and does something like that, then I'll be happy. But I don't really want to keep selling calls until we do see like a local top. So for example, like if it goes like this, I want to be selling calls like here and here.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Where
do you selling calls at the local tops?
Where do you do those trades?
On Wealth Simple.
Okay.
Which is Canadian, yeah. So you can't get it in London, yeah. But it's very similar to Robinhood. It's like a Canadian Robinhood, something like that.
Canadian.
Amber, what's that stock here? It's like Intel. I don't know. Where's Intel? INTC? Yeah, this one. I think she's in Cisco actually. Intel looks still pretty good here, but yeah, Cisco's also looking nice here. Still has a gap to the downside, though, that they want to fill. Iron's crashed. MSTR is still down. I want to get into MSTR here, but it feels risky. Netflix is down.
Risk thing.
Palantir. This whole market seems a bit rough. STRC still hasn't recovered. It's sitting at 89. Tesla had a big gap down. That's crazy. I want to draw a line on that. Rectangle. Yeah, something like this. That's the gap they have to fill. Probably a good entry on Tesla here to get back into that gap.
Yeah, Tesla went down a lot.
Yeah. Still pretty expensive, though, at 311.
You think it's expensive?
Yeah, I mean, 100 shares would be like 30,000 US, right? Like, I've been playing Tesla for a while. Like, we were in Tesla down here at like 163, 119. Like, we've been playing Tesla for a long time. 238. So yeah, even up here at 311, still very expensive
price for you that you would say, okay, this is fair price. I should get in.
Well, I don't think I'll see prices that I would like for Tesla, but you could sell covered calls or even like leaps like way out into the future with Tesla, right? Because Tesla will be very expensive in the future. Not financial advice, but it could go to thousands of dollars per share. So if you're selling like a leap a couple years out, like it's pretty reasonable. But yeah, I won't be buying into Tesla here.
And SpaceX, no?
Point of confluence is 426. I don't know. SpaceX, yeah, we could take a look at SpaceX. Ooh, 108. I kind of like SpaceX at these levels, though.
Yeah, let's see the 100 price. Right, it's always a barrier below. If it stays on the 100, it goes below 100. I think that's a very mental price, let's say.
100 exactly, yeah. But yeah, the people who got the IPO just got wrecked on this because they couldn't sell for like 60 days or something, I think.
Wow.
They had like a no flipping policy on some of the IPOs. So yeah, you're locked in at like 170 and now you're at 108. So it's been a rough road. TK Tankers still doing well. This is a Matt Smead call. This one's nuts. Take Two looking decent. Look at the VIX. It's the volatility index. So volatility's coming down. That'll probably go back up on Monday though, because Iran and Trump are fighting over the war, I think. Wolf's fighting for its life here. Gold still having a rough time. Silver still having a rough time. Yeah, that's it. Cool. And then we have the Daily Bone. So we have some news articles if you want to read those off for us. What do you think?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll enlarge it and go.
So Leopold Aschenbrenner capitulated and sold his stock holdings to Citadel. Cheap stocks sunk earlier in the week before rebounding. The Fed held rates steady in a divided 9-3 vote. Russia's FSB charged Telegram founder Pavel Durov with facilitating terrorism. Coldcard BTC wallets, they got exploited for over 500 BTC due to a weak entropy algorithm, whatever that means. Bitcoin fell back below 83K after failed breakout. 83, was supposed to be
83, yeah, it's supposed to be 63K. Yeah. Got that to rate. Okay, cool.
On the trade FI, we have Vlad Tanev added X safeguards after being hacked. SpaceX hit a new all-time low of 110, and we just saw that is even lower than that. South Korean finance minister held emergency meeting after KOSPI volatility. Decided to cap retail leverage ETFs investments. There was a lot of leverage there. Strategy reports 8.2 billion second quarter losses. On the crypto side, if you want to scroll a little bit down.
Yeah, your mic's cutting out a little bit. Okay, and then I'll handle the crypto section here. So Treasury Secretary invoked Satoshi Nakamoto in plea for the Clarity Act. SEC vowed to set crypto rules if Congress stalls on clarity. Morgan Stanley launched a Solana ETP. Stonk broker NFTs on Robinhood came close to flipping pudgy penguins. Tether posted 1.5 billion in Q2 operating profits, and Zcash activated Ironwood, launching a formally verified new shielded pool with turnstile supply checks. And then onto AI, we have OpenAI slashes GPT 5.6 Luna prices 80%, trims GPT 5.6. Terra prices 20% to $2 per million tokens. Chinese military research distill OpenAI and Anthropic models to train domestic AI systems for defense, and researchers find AI can't do science. That one's interesting. Ray says, to be fair, it isn't a lie that Bitcoin fell back below 83K. That's fine. Okay, so where's our 500 BTC got exploited? And you were saying you didn't know what entropy algorithm meant. So entropy is, from what I understand, like the process of something sort of decreasing or dying over time. So like the Earth has like an entropy where it will one day cease to exist, something like that. So it's, I don't know, let's define entropy.
I know what is entropy. I just don't know on the Bitcoin.
Disorder, randomness, or how spread out energy is within a system. So I was close, but not quite.
Everything is expanding. So more entropy, less entropy, more expanded.
Total entropy of an isolated system always goes up over time, meaning things naturally move from order to chaos. Okay, cool. All right, so this is the post. Today it appears that the entropy or lack thereof behind Coldcard's seed generation was exploited. The TLDR is that bad randomness in Mark III seed generation for Coldcard hardware wallets led cluster of roughly 594 Bitcoin being swept from about 500 addresses in a short window. CoinKite warns that seed generated on Mark III firmware 4.0.1 through 5.0.3 may be at risk. However, there's evidence that Mark IV, Q, and Mark V could also be affected, though would require much more compute. Interesting. And then this is the other one. Researchers tried letting AI do science. It failed. A multi-institution study found that today's frontier AI agents could handle the mechanics of research, but failed to produce original work worthy of acceptance at a top AI conference. Crazy. And these are the AI scientists. They're not wearing lab coats. Maybe that's why.
That's it.
Yeah.
They don't look too geeky.
No, not geeky enough. Bitcoin fell below 83K.
Yes.
Ray says, I've done this a few times now. I think my head frames Bitcoin in the 80s. Yeah, below 63K. Yeah, so it's just a typo on Ray's part.
It's going down.
Cool. Anything else jumping out at you here?
I was curious about that Pavel Durov, the Telegram.
This one?
No, up. I think it's where was that?
Oh, Pavel? Yeah, let's see.
Yeah.
This one.
Russian.
Russia. Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
And it's gone. Russia charges Telegram founder Durov with aiding terrorism. He gives Moscow the finger. Do I have to subscribe?
Oh my God, leave it. Reuters.
We'll leave that one. Okay. Anything else here that we're popping out at us?
Yeah, the South Korean market is quite alarming, let's say. It's quite.
The South Korean finance minister held emergency meeting after Kospi volatility, decided to cap retail exposure to leveraged ETF investment. Okay, emergency meeting.
Went down like 50%.
Yeah, this is the canary in the coal mine, right?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Let me get that again here. What are we even looking at there? Kospi Composite Index. So yeah, this is just the Korean South Korean stock market. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then leveraged ETF investment. Cap retail exposure to leveraged ETF investment.
I like that talks.
Yeah, cool. All right. Yeah, so I think we've gone through everything. Anything else before we wrap there, Bad Religion?
I want to highlight that there's a lot of new ICOs happening, especially on Solana, the new app from MetaDAO, Futardio. People are getting interested in buying early stuff. There's this...
Where do I find those? Futardio?
Kimia, yeah. Yeah, I think it's that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
You mentioned?
It's oversubscribed by 10x now.
Oh, wow.
Their goal was 60K and they have 600K, so it's quite positive for them. But now to see that a lot of other projects are getting filled, it means that
Basket too is oversubscribed by 6K.
Yeah, it's good to see people are interested in putting more money on this project, especially on this app that where it's not just like pump.fun that you release the tokens and that's it, and you pray. These are tokens with governance and related to the project, bit more gated, let's say. What did I have more here on my list?
So is Kimia out yet? It's just like a future project, right?
Maybe there's something already. It's just
Very early.
yeah.
So it launched on August 1st, maybe?
Yeah. Don't ask me. I have no idea what the project is. I was
Cool.
just curious. Yeah, it was so nice. And I saw some other projects that last month or the other month they were very oversubscribed. So means that people are getting into this kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's a nice website.
I don't know if you got affected by the 130,000 channels that got deleted by YouTube of AI generated slop, apparently.
I don't think I don't think we fell into that. We're not AI generated slop, from what I can tell.
Yeah, I have also. I don't know if you saw the Netflix about prediction markets, a docu series. Very nice.
What's it called?
Instadocs, the prediction games.
Oh, I'll have to check that out. Yes, link it to me afterwards.
Yeah, I'll send you. Yeah, well, very nice to see like Alshit and Polymarket, how they do the things differently. And yeah, of course, now we have world.xyz from Solana trying to replicate the success of those two platforms, but on Solana. I would be happy with that.
Instadocs, the prediction games.
Yeah, it's quite good. It's only 37 minutes, so it's very easy to watch.
Okay, I'll check it out.
Yeah, very good. I don't have anything else apart from the volatility on the stock market that we spoke already.
Yeah, we'll see how Monday goes. But yeah, the if we go to like Kalshi or Polymarket, we could check out the rate hike chances. So we could go take a look at that. Fed decision in September. So what's leading right now is 25 basis points increase. There's also a high chance of no change. So that's really the one we want to be looking at here, this one. And those are inversely correlated. So it's very unlikely we would get a 25 basis point decrease or a 50 plus basis points decrease.
What does this mean for the market? Up or down?
Down, yeah. So when rates increase, market goes down. So it has to do with like money that can be borrowed, right? So if the money is more expensive to borrow, then people are going to be less risk on. Whereas if you have lower interest rates, you can borrow for cheaper and you can go more risk on, essentially. More free money in the system. So yeah, it's bearish, it's hawkish. I think we have a new Fed chair.
Yeah, he speaks on the. I think he speaks on that.
Kevin, yeah, this guy. Cool. Like Wall Street bets. Let's see how they're doing.
Wow.
Nothing from Kevin Warsh yet. Freak the fuck out and panic sell everything right now. It's fucking over, Warren Buffett.
Yes, just sell.
Yeah, it's over. Well, it was fun. Don't be sad it's over. Be happy it happened.
Yes, and buy it.
If Koreans don't buy here, I'm fucked.
The memes are good.
Yeah.
We are here for the memes.
Nobody's having a good time. Okay, cool. Yeah, on that note, we could probably end it. But thanks so much for watching, everybody. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We're here every Sunday at 12:35 p.m. Central. Moonboys Podcast. Have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.
Enjoy.